Welcome back to a brand new episode of CountryLine TV. I'm Natalie Cox.
And I'm Kirsty Krause.
We are back in one of my favorite places in Nashville.
It's
the pub. It's like a little piece of England right here in the heart of Nashville. I absolutely love it.
And for our sports fans, they have everything on the TVs, football, or if you call it soccer. They do have the football games as well. And for our locals, the Preds, hockey, and the Titans, of course.
Yeah, and they have the Six Nations rugby as well. I'm a rugby girl, so I will be down here and grabbing a pint and watching some sports on the TV. It's definitely worth checking out. But let's tell you about what's on today's show. We are over at BMI on Music Row for tenor Adell's #1 party. It was so much fun.
Yes, and we also had Paul sit down with Brent from Everett.
Yes.
And we just love when artists go over to the UK in
I
general.
know. So Everett was heading over there. Everett's been on the show before. They used to be a duo, but now it's just Brent doing it. And he was heading over to the UK, so he caught up with Paul in the studio and they bonded over their love of facial hair.
I love it.
Welcome back to CountryLine TV. Paul Ogletree here with you in the studio, and we are here with Everett. Got a new EP coming out, a lot of things going on here in 2025. First off, thank you so much for being here.
Man, it's great to be here.
Yeah, man.
It's been a while.
I know, I was going to say, you've done some stuff with CountryLine in the UK, but now with the new EP coming out, kind of a new journey on your kind of solo career, everything going on. So it's good to have you back. We want to hear all about it.
Yeah. You got a couple weeks?
Yeah, I do. You know, I got nowhere to be until dinner time. So this is good.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I'm sorry, but I'm kind of admiring your mustache right now.
Thank you. Yeah.
I got a little thing going on, but I don't have anything quite as impressive.
Well, this is what I tell people every time, man. It's like having a pet. You got to feed it twice a day. So that's all it is. That's the secret.
Yeah. I guess I'm missing that part,
That's what it is. Malnourished. Yeah.
Yeah. That's all I can grow, really. So I just let it go.
I think
everywhere else is just kind of.
It's working, man.
Oh, good.
It's working.
Good. Tell my wife that.
Yes, please. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. So 2025, right? You got the EP coming out. You just got off a U.S. tour with Larry Fleet. So I want to hear about that. But I do want to talk about specifically this EP. This is what this kind of whole tour, this whole 2025 has been about. It's called Simple as That. And you're pretty proud of it for a very good reason, I would assume. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and the EP is already out, so it's a 4-song EP. It's something that was kind of a last minute, because Everett used to be me and Anthony are still cool. We still make a lot of music together. He just has a couple kids getting older and had to get off the road. But and so before the Larry Fleet tour, I wanted to record some music that represented Everett, just me, and got with my buddy Oscar Charles, who's an incredible producer here in Nashville, and one of my great friends. I'd written a lot of songs with him in the past, but we never really sat down to record anything. But went in there, recorded this 4-song EP in a week, and I'm so proud of it because it was a situation where there are old songs on this EP and brand new songs on this EP, so it represents a widespread of time for me anyway. And but Oscar, we got in there and just tinkered around, man. Just had a great time, and I wanted this record to have a rawness about it. And so everything's live with a few overdubs and all that kind of stuff. But this EP represents kind of a new chapter for me. If you listen closely to the lyrics, most of the songs on there have some sort of stamp of this is what I want out of life. This is who I am. And songs like Simple as That. I actually wrote that with Anthony, my buddy Kanan Smith. And it's a simple song, man, about just in this business, people expect you and want you to be all these things. But all I want to do is play my songs and make enough money to keep my family alive and the lights on. And that's it. It's simple as that, right?
All right, we got more with Brent from Everett right after these.
Welcome back to CountryLine TV. We've got more for you with Brent from Everett just before he hopped across the pond to the UK.
And he was on tour with Larry Fleet. How cool is that? Check it out right here.
When you're out on tour, do you have a hype up song that you listen to? Maybe, if it's Like you're trying to get back to the, like the high school baseball or the weight training days. Like I got to put on Metallica and get psyched up for this. Is there something where you're like, all right, I got to listen to this song, or maybe it's, you listen to something that's relaxing, so you're just calm before you go out on stage?
Yeah, I think the latter of those is kind of my thing. I think probably, I've been playing music for, I don't know, like 152 years or something like that. It's been a long time. And I think when I was younger, and I might have partaked a little more in the sauce, I probably wanted something a little more upbeat and pump me up. But these days, I'm like, I don't know, I'm just turned into such a hippie, I guess. I'm like backstage and just eyes closed, calm music, lighthearted music. Sometimes I go to the meditation app on Spotify, and just kind of get in that headspace of just, being okay and being calm, because I'm already naturally amped up, I know it might not sound like it with with my laid back demeanor here, but just internally, I'm already just a wiry fella. So I need all the help I can get to lower that energy a little bit. So
you listen to the ocean wave sounds on Spotify before you go out on stage?
Yeah. Just all vibing out, man.
Hey, if it works, it's not crazy if it works.
Yeah.
It's not crazy if it works.
Yeah, people probably think I'm really odd out on the road. I know Larry's crew, they all probably think I'm odd because I do all the, like, I don't know if I've ever heard of like Wim Hof, like with his breathing method and cold plunging and all.
You do all that?
I do all that stuff.
Really?
Yeah, just to keep my head screwed on the right way. But like we were in Myrtle Beach with Larry Fleet, and it was like February or something, and I was jumping in the ocean and just getting my swim on. People were looking at me like I was insane.
Yeah.
But that's all right, man. Everybody's got their thing to stay all right. And unfortunately, it takes a lot of things for me to stay upright. Yeah. But here I am, man.
But here you are, right? You're sitting, but you're standing upright. So it works out, right?
I'm upright. Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. You may be the only person ever in Myrtle Beach to wake up and do breathing exercises. So, I mean, in the history of Myrtle Beach, maybe, right? And I've been there, so I'm
yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm the oddball there. Yeah,
that's fine.
We played the House of Blues there, and the last time I was at that House of Blues, I was 17 years old with a high school girlfriend and her mother, and we watched Edwin McCain play at the House of Blues. And so that particular night, I off the cuff sang "I'll Be" by Edwin McCain, and that was another kind of spiritual experience. And it was, I don't know, the full circle moment was super cool there.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, to be back there and be like, at 17, I was trying to probably sneak drinks, and now I'm doing cold punches.
Yeah. I would definitely, exactly. two different characters.
Kind of a 180 there.
Look at me now, man.
Look at me now. Look how far I've come.
Look at me.
Yeah.
That was Brent from Everett talking to us about being in Nashville, but going over to the UK and touring.
Yeah.
And we are in Nashville right now, but at a UK-inspired pub, The Pub, here in the Gulch.
It's very much when worlds collide, basically.
Yes.
I feel like we're in England right now, actually. It's very much home from home, shall we say. We've got more coming up after the break. We've got a wonderful interview with Sweeney, so don't go anywhere.
Welcome back. We are here at the pub in the Gulch. We get to go to so many cool locations and places. If you want to keep up with us on social media at CountryLine TV, we're on Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, all the places.
The works. And also make sure you download the free app. It's free in your app store, wherever you get your apps from. There's a whole bunch of interviews, music videos, gig reviews, that kind of thing. If you're a country music fan, there's definitely something that you will like. Coming up now, though, we have got an interview with the wonderful Sweeney. Now, Sunny is one of those artists that's always on the road. Yes. So we managed to grab her ever so quickly when she was in Nashville on one of her pit stops here.
Welcome to CountryLine TV. I'm Ashley Higginbotham in the studio with Sweeney. Sunny.
Hey, how are you?
Well, thank you. Thanks for coming out today.
Absolutely.
Now, this is just a stop on your headlining tour.
Yeah, I put a record out recently called Rhinestone Requiem, And we kind of are always on tour. So we're one of those bands that just, people go, are you on tour? And I'm like, I'm kind of always on tour, but I never really am home for terribly long. But yes, this is an actual record release tour. So we're in the middle of it right now and kind of goes through the end of the year.
That's so exciting.
It is very exciting. Finally, it takes so long to get a record out because we recorded it over a year ago. So people are getting new music that we've been living with for over a year. So it's kind of like a weird dichotomy.
Yeah. How many tours have you been on?
I mean, I've been doing shows for 20 years. So but I mean, like,
right? Was your first album?
That was when my first record came out, but I did my first show in 2004.
Wow.
So, I kind of just always, like I said, am always out. I've been on some big like tours. I went on tour with like Miranda Lambert and Garth Brooks and Blake Shelton and Brad Paisley. And, over the years, like I've done actual like tours with people. But like my stuff, we do our own like club dates all year long.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that you've performed at the Opry 77 times.
I keep waiting for them to be like, just kidding. That was your last time.
How does this happen?
I don't know. It's one of those deals that I started out, as a country singer, really, really having that as a dream. And it came early on. It happened in 2007 for the first time, March of 2007. And it's still very surreal. I don't get nervous anywhere except for at the Opry. So, there's always like my friends and my co-writers and my family, they'll always come. And I mean, it's the pinnacle for country singers,
Yeah, it's legendary.
It really is. And it's one of those things that like people will ask me sometimes, do you have any more goals? Do you have goals? Like, yeah, I have goals every single day, but like big picture goal, I want to be a member of the Grand Ole Opry.
Yeah. Now, you said that you had your latest album out recently, Rhinestone Requiem. Is that what it was called?
Requiem.
Requiem.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
So we made what we think is a country record, what we would like country music to sound like, and there's so many different avenues country music can go. It can have more pop, or it can have more like, now they're getting into different avenues all over the place, and it can be more folky or more Americana, but this is more just like where my heart is and the genre that actually made me who I am as an artist. Just like honky tonk country music, like stuff I would want to go into a bar and listen to.
Yeah, that's the vibe I was getting from it.
Thank you.
It's so good. I love
accomplished.
it. What would you say was your favorite song to write on the album?
Okay. My favorite song to write probably is the last song on the album. It's called Half Lit in 3/4 Time. It's a waltz, obviously. I wrote it with two of my best friends, Monty Holmes and Buddy Owens. And essentially, we write together all the time. Us three write together all the time. But that particular night, we were all just kind of like not really feeling it. We were just kind of like wanting to leave. And like, we're just like talking. We weren't really even discussing writing a song. And then Monty said that title. I was like, and there is what we're writing now. But it takes me back to a time, like I was not an adult in the 70s, I was a baby. I was born in 76. But if I always say that I was born too late, because I wish I would have been like 30 in the 70s, because I would have been like a major barfly. I would have been at Gillies every single night. And man, I just really feel like I was born too late, because I know that I would have sat in some smoky bars and just like jammed a jukebox,
Sunny Sweeney is so great. I can't believe she's been at the Opry that many times. It's
I know.
awesome.
We like it at the Opry as well. Make sure you tune in next week. We've got a very special episode backstage at the Grand Ole Opry where we talk to some Opry members. You are definitely going to want to tune in for that one.
Yes, and stick with us right after this commercial break. Welcome back. We have our Guinnesses here, and we split the G, as you can see once again. Last week I learned how to do this and pour a perfect pint, and this week we have our pints again.
So splitting the G is, it's a very Irish thing. You have to take your first sip of Guinness and the line has to split the G in the word of Guinness. That's quite a lot of Guinness to be drinking in one go though. So
It's so good though.
it is so good. But right now we are heading over to Music Row to Tanner Adell's #1 party.
We are here at the BMI Rooftop on the Row party, and we are here with the lovely, the talented, the beautiful Tanner Adell. What is going on?
We're so excited to be here.
We are, yeah.
Yes.
We're like I say, we're on Music Row. We're going to look over downtown Nashville and see this performance, right?
Yeah.
But this is not the best view you've had, maybe. Well, I shouldn't say it's not the best view. You've had some other great views. You just got back from London.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I was in England for like a week. Went Birmingham, London, Manchester, and 2 of those were headlining shows. But London was for the Sabrina Carpenter Hyde Park Festival. And it was fantastic. It was amazing.
Yeah. What was
loved
it
it.
like, first off, doing all of Europe and also being a part of, I mean, Sabrina Carpenter is everywhere, right? It's no matter if you listen to that type of music or not, you probably know who she is.
Yes, I mean I do, and I love her, and I just seem to keep working myself into history. So it was a really cool experience.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
What was when you're in Europe? Had you been over there before?
Yes, I've been many, many times. I've done a lot of shows in the UK and Europe, and it's one of my favorite things to do. That's why I keep going back.
Yeah, no, I mean it's awesome when you get over there, and then you get to see all of your fans, everybody in the UK, right? And you did the headlining shows. You got to see all of it.
Yeah.
And now you're back, and you just put out an EP.
Yes.
Right? It's called Don't Pet, correct?
Yes.
Tell me about it.
Don't Pet is kind of an Easter egg in itself for the album that I've been working on for 2 years.
Little teaser alert there.
Yes, and it's kind of giving you the vibe of where I'm headed with the album, but I'm really, really proud of it. 2 of the songs I wrote just by myself in my bedroom, and
Love it.
the other 2 songs I wrote with some of my favorite co-writers, but like some of my really close friends, and produced with my really close friends. So it's definitely from the heart, and not just my heart, but everyone who worked on the project. We're all really proud of it.
Yeah, it's all I would say. It's on Spotify, Apple Music, all the above. So
Yes.
download it, share it, stream it, buy it, all of the above.
Yeah.
And of those 2 songs you wrote, was there one where you've had it, in kind of the hopper? Or you're kind of like, all right, when I get to put this out, this is the one I really want to harp on.
Yes, Do Angels Drink Whiskey? That has been one of my favorite songs I've written, period. But I teased it almost 2 years ago, and my fans have been asking for it for literally 2 years. So I think they're happy that it's out finally.
Yeah, it's so funny. You see the fans on social media that have seen like the TikToks, or they've seen the YouTube, the
Yes.
unlisted stuff,
Yes.
and they're like,
They're
you gotta
like,
put
release
this
this,
out.
release this, and I'm like, it's been 2 years and you're still asking for it. Okay, let me release it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's great.
People are rabid. They want what they want.
They do, and they know what they want.
And they-
my fans know know what they want.
Of
Yes,
course,
yes.
of course. Also, I want to talk about these earrings that we can see right
That
here.
you can hear.
You can hear them kind of clanking around, right? So we want to call it out. Where there's not an earthquake. It's just you got the earrings.
I'm sorry, my
Did you-
chandelier rings.
Yeah, your chandelier earrings. Did you get?
I
That's
just came up with that. Trademarking that now. Chandelier rings, that's mine.
trademarked. We have it video proof. I'll be your witness, Paul
What's the
Ogletree
date?
here.
What's the date?
It is the 15th of July.
And what
It's
time is
Tuesday.
it?
It's Tuesday. It is currently 5:35
Oh, I'm so
local.
serious right now. Chandelier rings is
5:35
insane.
local.
Okay, so my chandelier rings.
Chandelier rings.
Yes, they're made by Laurel DeWitt, who's a very talented designer, and she actually also made the outfit that I'm wearing that you can't see that's underneath this trash bag because I'm gonna rip it off on stage.
Oh man, big reveal.
So yeah, you know me, always
Yes.
one step ahead. But yeah, the earrings
Okay.
are.
Yeah, you can hear
They're
them.
loud.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
awesome.
they're
No.
singing.
I could never pull them off, so I'm not gonna try.
Do you want to try?
No, I'm okay.
They're clip-on. I think you should try them on.
Should I? I mean, if you can clip it on there.
It would be really easy.
Okay, try.
Okay, so do you want to know something crazy?
Yes,
These
of
are like
course.
really, really heavy and I have tiny little ears.
Okay.
So I put fishing line so that it hangs on
Beauty secrets.
top
Oh
of
my
my
God!
head.
Behind the curtain. All right. Yes.
This is what it feels like to be a pretty girl.
Does it?
Yes.
Oh my God. They're so loud. How do you hear anything?
I don't! I just ignore everyone.
I'm so happy you were able to hear my questions. Oh my God, dude, clanking around.
Right, and it's like sturdy. Because you
They're
have
pretty sturdy, yeah.
fishing line on the top of your head.
But I feel like you have to wear both of them or you're gonna walk around
Absolutely.
leaning to one side.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look
so,
at that. Love it, man.
Chandelier earrings, and you're welcome, because that's a
Thank
tip
you.
for heavy earrings
Look
right
at
there, people.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Do you
Those
mind
are yours
do you
now.
mind if I just wear
they
these
look
for
way
the rest
better
of
on
this?
you than they would look on me.
This is exactly where I thought this interview was gonna go today.
It looks good.
I love how Tanner was not going to take no for an answer to have Paul put those earrings on.
Right?
That was great.
He was a good sport, I have to say, to try them on. I think they looked fabulous. I also loved the fact she was wearing the trash bag to hide her outfit so she could do the big reveal during her show. We've got pictures of it on social media, so go check it out. It was a super fun night.
Yeah, so much fun. We will be back next week with a great episode from the Opry.
Yep, until then, cheers. Here we have the London Underground, the tube map. It's very confusing. If you're not British, if you do watch our episodes at C2C, which is the big country music festival they have in London, that takes place just about here, in fact. This is how we get around in London on the tube. Chelsea football team is here, Fulham Broadway. Arsenal, which is just above here, is a tour of London for football fans.